Well,
Hello and welcome to WIMP 99.3 FM. I am Dally Who, and I am with.
I'm Ducky Corbin, and we're just so excited to have you here. People said that video killed the radio star, but we're still going strong, aren't we?
We're not dead and we're here.
Yeah. Now, Dally, you're new to the show, so would you mind introducing yourself to the audience? They might not be used to your sultry, velvety voice.
For sure. I am Dally Who. I went to University of Michigan for musical theater, and since then I've kind of been on the road, staying at a whole bunch of Motel 6s, shooting my podcast called Motel 6. What's going on? Outside of that, I was seen in an off Broadway production of Ionesco's The Chairs, where I played the chairs. And now I'm here at WIMP 99.3 FM radio.
Yes, radio. Now I know it's a little bit different than a podcast. Are you noticing a tough transition?
Yeah, I'm noticing like it's not, you don't plan things.
Well, here's one thing we did plan tonight, guys. It's the traffic and the weather. My name's
Oh.
Ducky, and I'm going to be giving you the traffic and the weather today. Our first traffic report is my car is stolen. My car's gone. I drive a Toyota
Oh no.
RAV4 2013. It's white. It has about 135,000 miles on it, and I had to walk here today, ladies and gentlemen, out on the wave. So if you're listening to this in a 2013 white Toyota RAV4, please give it back. Thank you. That's enough for traffic. Now on to the weather. Our weather today it's cold. It's kind of it. It's pretty cold. And now to news and sports with Dally. Dally!
Today's topic of the sports is old. We've been talking about this around the office. How old do you all think I am based on my visuals that you can see?
Dally, they can't see you.
What do you mean?
Like it's not like YouTube. They can't see. You know what? Do you want me to describe you or?
My podcast had like a video element, so there's no video. You can't see me.
No, this is radio. It's a WIMP 99.3
okay.
FM.
All right.
Radio.
We'll try again. All right. So based on how you hear me, how old do you think? All right, back to sports. So let's move on to sports. But you can put your answers in the chat on how old do you think they can't see me.
They can't see you.
Okay, so today's sports are pillows, competitive sleeping. So I am currently working on a new sport for ESPN. Okay, where you have two beds like this. You see the bed?
I can see what you've drawn on this piece of paper.
Our audience, two beds. Can they all see? I'm not hearing the audience. Can they?
You can't hear them. He has drawn two parallel rectangles on a piece of paper.
Yes, so you can all see the beds. Great. So on the beds are going to be two athletes, and you see the athletes like that. They're on top of the beds.
Okay,
one of them is smaller.
Now there are ovals on top of the rectangles.
Right.
So it goes oval, rectangle, oval, rectangle.
The beds that you see are on top of the people on the beds. And then there's a number of peas, like peas under the mattress. And you see the peas? Those are peas. Like the vegetable pea.
Oh, thank you. All right.
So urination peas. Great.
He's drawn 3 peas under one of the mattresses.
There are 5 peas, but yes, peas under the mattress. And the athlete has to guess, the star athlete has to guess how many peas.
You know what? I would love to see this, but it is time for a break from our sponsors.
The IT crowd.
Welcome back to WIMP 99.3 FM, where we are sponsored by none other than Improv Technology, and we are kept on the air by gracious donors like you. It is your donations to Improv Technology that keep this radio station afloat. And now to my favorite segment, Dally, this is your first time doing the song dedications. I'm really excited. I think you're going to have a great time. So we're going to ask our callers out there to dial 99.9 FM, the WIMP. And we're going to hopefully play some sultry sounds. Dally, have you ever called the radio and requested a song?
Yeah, I once called Delilah and I said, "Hey, can you play Miami 2017 by Billy Joel?" And she was like, "No, I can't because that's not a love song."
Oh, well, we take a lot of Delilah rejects here, including Harry Big Boy. You are on the air.
With us, WIMP.
Harry, we're having a hard time hearing you there, Harry.
Can't hear a
Hi.
word. There you go. There you go, boy.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Harry,
Oh no.
No, we can hear you.
No,
We can hear you. We can hear
I
you.
can't hear anyone on the radio.
We can
I
hear
want
you.
to if you can hear me, I want to tell you a song. I want to tell you a song that I want to play. It's for my dad. It's my dad's favorite song. It's the Happy Birthday song. And it has to be the one by Blink-182 or else he won't be happy. And if you
All
don't
right,
make my
we
dad
got
happy,
we got that one somewhere. Yeah.
Dally, we don't have we don't have that rendition in our.
Do you need me to do it?
I can't hear anything. I literally can't hear anything. Is anyone there? I genuinely cannot hear right now. I'm
Harry
just gonna
Big Boy,
keep
we are Harry Big Boy,
Harry!
we are
hearing
with you.
these songs. You know what's going to happen. Dad's gonna not bring the cake home. He's gonna sit in his car alone, and he's gonna eat it all by himself. But he's not. It's what he was gonna do anyway. But he's not gonna do it with us. And he won't have the song in that car. And if he doesn't have that song in that car, then he's not gonna.
Well, you know what, Harry Big Boy? We will do our best. Call back in a few minutes and let us know if your dad came home, okay?
Your best baby.
Yeah. All right. Best wishes to you. Yeah.
Dally, who's our next caller?
Our next caller is. How do I find the callers? There we go. Nina no.
It is pronounced Nino.
Oh, hello, Nino.
Dit is close enough, hello. Yes,
Hello.
I'd like to use the national anthem.
Oh, of which country?
Yeah.
I think you know which country.
Oh, let me see if that's in our thing, our system here.
If you do not know which country, then that would make me embarrassed for you based on my accents. It should be quite clear.
I love visiting France, don't you, Dally?
Yeah.
Oh, you fools. It goes a bit like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Welcome to the country I'm from, baby. Oh, welcome to the country I'm from. Hey, hey. You know that one and what country I am from, yes?
Germany.
You're a funny little boy. What was that other one?
Oh, sorry, dead air. We don't like dead air on the radio. Remember, they can't quite see us, Dally. So you're definitely not from Germany, and you're definitely not from France. You are from your home country. Oh, what is that? You know, I went to a restaurant the other day, themed after your home.
My
Burger
cuisine is quite
King.
tasteful, yes.
Yes, they offered me a really interesting dish. It's kind of sweet and creamy.
Oh, yes, plushy.
I thought that would help us.
I love a good plushie. Plushie is my favorite. You know, I really do love a good plushie.
If you want to plush around sometime.
Oh, this is my first day. I can't possibly be flirting with you.
You sound like a very attractive 52-year-old.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we've got another caller coming. Dally. I'm sorry.
Ducky?
Ever since like the voice on the radio song, you're not actually allowed to flirt with the guests.
But she can see how good I look, though. She can see how good I look.
She can't. She can only hear it.
That makes
Next,
sense to me.
Dally, we've got somebody here for you. We got Frank Scooby-Doo.
Hey, Frank Scooby-Doo. Welcome to WIMP. You're on the radio?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Are you guys,
my friend.
you guys actually gonna play these songs? I realize this is the third person you've taken and not a single song has been played.
We like to see what's out there before committing to anything. Can you relate, Frank Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Anyway,
What can we do for you, Frank?
the song that I want you to play is "Knock My Boots 10 Times Over" by Han.
I'm really
by
surprised
hand?
that you like the hand version. I'm pretty prone to the foot version.
No, those guys are. It's a cheap knockoff. They're amateurs. You know what I really like about Han is
What?
that
Tell us.
their style never really changes all that much. You could like hear they have had 20 albums in the past 2 years, and everyone sounds exactly the same.
They're
And that's
consistent. You could say they're consistent, Frank Scooby-Doo. Consistent with rock and roll.
I like it.
Frank Scooby-Doo, you're
Hanging out.
Oh my God.
Was that
Jolly, you
Mr.
know
Hand
what?
Hand? Was that Mr. Hand Hand?
That was Mr. Hand Hand.
Oh, I love his work.
I'm so embarrassed we
I
didn't
love
have.
his work.
You know what? New collar.
If I
fresh
knew, I would have
blood.
dressed up more. I would have dressed up more if I knew.
He can't. You look gorgeous. You look gorgeous.
Okay, who's next?
But really, with the song dedications, is there someone out there that you love that you would like to sing your feelings in song? I think our next person. I didn't quite catch your name when you called it.
Yeah, what's your name, lady?
Hey, I'm Bruce Nickelback.
Bruce Nickelback. All right, welcome to the show, WIMP 99.3
Sorry,
FM.
as I was calling in, did you say you asked if I wanted to sing my feelings?
Yep, I did say that.
I'm just wondering if that's what we're going with. Okay, so I'm sitting in my car and I'm eating my birthday cake because my son is an idiot. He's small and he can't hear because his ears are tiny. He was born with tiny ears. I really love Dolly Parton. If you could play some 95.
We could do 9 to 5, but sir, I have to ask you: is your son Harry Big Boy?
You know Harry?
Yeah, we know Harry.
Has he been sneaking into the radios again?
No,
sir.
Never. No.
I'm gonna have to ask you to check your outlets.
My outlets?
Like the plugs.
Your electrical outlets, they may be compromised.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
I'd also check for traces of urine.
Whose?
Harry Big Boys! Oh my God. All right, if you could play some 9 to 5, it's been a bad birthday.
I'm so sorry. A happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday. Working 9 to, you know.
Oh, you go ahead.
No, that's all. I just, that's the only lyrics I know. 9 to.
Dally, Harry Big Boy is actually back. Harry Big Boy.
You shouldn't have talked to him. You shouldn't have talked to him. I didn't do all those things. I only peed a little bit everywhere. I just peed everywhere. Just don't.
Harry, we need you to speak up just a little bit, bud. We can.
You weren't supposed to tell him that I was here. You weren't supposed to let him know. You weren't supposed to know that I peed everywhere.
Like everywhere?
You just don't check the outlets, please. It was supposed to be a secret.
Did you? Like a good kind of secret?
Did you put belly button lint in my outlet, Harry Big Boy? Did you put belly button lint there?
I put a lot of things in the outlet.
Oh, Harry, no.
I wanted to hear it over the radio. I wanted to hear what my pee would sound like over the radio, not what my belly hair would be like if I put it in. Did you plug your microphone into the outlet next to the wall?
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
Now, Harry.
Okay, this makes me feel a little better.
This happens all the time. You're not the first big boy to come and pee on all the outlets, and you certainly will not be the last.
I really hope not. I really hope I'm not the last, man. It's too much. It's too much work for one guy.
Yeah, it is. Do you feel a lot of pressure at home to be perfect?
I feel a lot of pressure to be on it.
Yeah. Well, maybe take some of that pressure to the bathroom. Okay.
Everywhere's a bathroom.
Yeah. All right. Harry, we're gonna have to let you go now. Are you gonna make it to the bathroom?
Hey, what's wrong with society?
I
have to go.
Work on those Kegels, bud. Yeah.
That's actually not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, really. That's like, this is my first day. Do people pee on things all the time?
All the time. All the time, Gallihoo. They pee right in front of the station. They pee inside the station. They pee in the outlets. That's why this place kind of smells. Our audience can't smell it, but it's pungent. It is pungent, and it looks like we have one more caller. We've got one more caller. You are live on WIMP 99.3 FM.
No, I've been waiting here for hours, old chap. Now, here's the thing. I'd really love to hear a little song all about... Oh, what's that? The animation with the aardvarks. Are you answering me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
The animation with the aardvarks?
Yes, the aardvark, very small and sensual with the big brasses.
Arthur.
Oh, yes, you know the one. I'd love to hear his theme.
Oh, we have that in our system, don't we?
I'd love to hear it now.
Our system is a little buggy. Dally, do you know how to sing that?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Welcome to school. Welcome to home. Get your glasses on. Once they're on, open up a big old book, and with that book, read some life and read some life today.
Gosh, I really love that. You did miss the part where you said an author is an aardvark. Always remember that. But
So that's the one part. That's the one part I always mess up.
Everyone forgets that part. Thank you very much. I love your show.
Well, thanks for calling in.
Hey, thanks for calling WIMP, home of Arthur's theme song.
Well, Dally, that actually brings us to our next. I love hearing your singing voice. That truly those years at musical theater at Michigan State paid off.
University of Michigan, please.
so I'm very sorry.
Some people call it UMich. It's like University of Michigan. Yeah.
Of what?
University of Michigan. It's University of Michigan. This is top musical theater school in the country. It's fine.
Well, Dally, you've got a word from our paperweight sponsor. Is that right?
We for sure do. Today's show is brought to you by the philanthropy giant Amazon. You ever go outside and see something on the ground and you're like, hey, that could be a paperweight. That could be a free paperweight. Bringing to you first here for the first time, Amazon rocks. When you thought stuff was nature, not anymore, Captain. Amazon rocks. Amazon rocks today. Pick one up. They're free and you're welcome.
Thank you so much for that, Dally. We are going to slip right in to our next segment here on WIMP 99.3 FM. We are really just barreling through these. I hope we don't run out of things to talk about. I know. It's kind of strange. Now, Dally, I have to ask, what's your sign, man?
My sign is
man?
the sign. The universe gives me signs all the time that I can see. So I take them, I eat them, I enjoy them. Thank you.
So, but like your astrological sign, is that more of like a symbol or?
Yeah. Aries, I think it is. It's Aries, it means like I'm like intense, but always correct. Aries.
I think it's more of it. I think it's actually pronounced Aries.
I would know, okay? Because this is on my desk, the desk in the office that I just started today, and I think it's a bull, but it might be a camel cow. No one can tell. It's handcrafted. I got it at UMich, so.
All right. Okay, then. You really loved going to UMich. Did you do anything special while you were over there?
Yeah, it's called training. I trained my voice, and I trained my diction to be or not to be. And I trained in social skills.
Wow. So did you major in social skills?
No, just majored. I talked to a lot of people and they talked to me. What's your astrologic, your sign?
Well, I used to not believe in astrological signs until a witch in the forest told me that I should. So lately I've been identifying with the Pisces sign. I've been eating a lot of sushi, really connecting to the water. And I was thinking, since, connecting to the water, eating all that sushi, I'm going to do something special for myself. And I'm going to go to a yard sale. So what I think we should do, if you've got something out there that you want to sell, we want to buy it. We want to help you find a buyer. Call on up. Tell us what you want to sell.
Tell us.
What's the last thing you bought at a yard sale, Dally?
I bought 2 big margarita chalices for $1.50. They're
pretty
this
good too.
size, and that is true.
All right. Well, it looks like we've got somebody looking to sell. Hey, thank you for calling WIMP. What can we take off your hands?
Yes.
I'd prefer if you didn't take it, but you bought it.
Yeah, we will buy this with currency.
Is it a promise?
Ooh, yes.
Little boy, mind your manners. You are speaking to the Baroness.
Hello, Baroness.
I
Thank you
have
for
an
calling.
armoire of great prestige. I wish to unload upon the public who pays.
Well, could you tell us a little bit more? That the public can't actually see the item. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're trying to get rid of, Miss Baroness?
The armoire is grand and vinyl.
One more
It's what
time.
in vinyl?
Grand.
Grand, like big, or like a piano?
Grand in
biscuit.
terms of majesty and size. If you
Wow.
are looking for an armoire to fit 2 men or more, this is the armoire for you.
An armoire, it's fancy. Like it's it's a dresser, but fancy.
So is that different than the wardrobe and Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe, or is this the same thing?
I
That
do
would be a
not
wardrobe.
read, for as a woman it is above me.
It is above you to read?
Yes, are you interested in my armoire?
Well, it depends. What's the price?
The price is £3,500.
Oh, I mean, we could go to the bank and trade out some.
Yeah, we got a currency exchange in the building.
The
I think.
only thing you must remember is you're not allowed to purchase the armoire unless you have a large load to store, for the armoire shall never be left empty.
The armoire must never be left empty?
And that is a promise you must make me.
Well, certainly. So we've got a caller out there who's willing to make that kind of promise, right?
Never empty, ever.
What about when you're shipping it? Can it be empty then, or
Not ever. Good
okay?
day.
The free stuff comes in the armoire before you buy it.
I love a pre-filled armoire.
Yeah, that's my favorite band in college. The pre-filled armoire.
Oh, maybe we've got a buyer. Let's see, or a seller. Somebody else is calling in with something to sell.
Welcome
Hi,
to
welcome to-
WIMP.
Oh, yeah, you go. You can say it too.
We can't hear you, bud. Get it together. Not a word.
Well, maybe he'll call back.
If I had $1 for every time a caller called in and could not get it to work.
Ooh,
At least half
maybe
the time.
Caller, are you there?
No, you were not there. You were not there.
All right. Well, let me see. We do. The lines are hot. I don't even know who I'm gonna pick, but it looks like this woman. She's got something really strange she wants to sell. Hopefully, this one's not haunted.
Has anyone called about my armoire?
Baroness, no one's come to pick up the haunted armoire yet.
I apologize. I gave you a guise to re-inhibit myself upon the air. But I needed to check in upon the purchase of my armoire.
You know, my grandma had an armoire, and I would love to add another armoire to my collection. Maybe I could buy the armoire.
Is this a blood oath?
It cannot be a blood oath.
Come
but
on, make it a blood oath. Come on, do blood.
Blood?
Yeah, for fun.
Really? Dally, how much blood is for the blood oath?
How much?
3 drops, 2 pints and a day.
A day's worth of blood?
That's a lot of
Yes.
blood, Baroness.
Well-
Baroness, a lot of blood.
Dally, I don't mean to be gross on the air, but a woman can make a lot of blood in one day.
But remember, you shall not purchase the meow meow. Unless you shall be storing 2 men's worth constantly and eternally.
You know what? I'll think about that. I think our caller from earlier is finally back on. Give me just a second here. You're live on the air.
No, you are not. You are not on the air at all.
You know, I told the producers that we needed better sponsors. I told them. Oh, caller, I forgot to hang up on you. Are you laughing at me?
No, you can't see that I'm laughing. This is the radio.
No, they can hear that you're laughing,
can't
though.
hear
They
me
can hear
laugh.
you.
You have to see the laugh, and they can't see it. They can't see it. I'm just audio. It's just my voice.
It's just okay. Well, you know what? Don't worry because we've got another caller. Maybe
Thank
this caller's
heaven.
got something worth buying. Hi,
look
you're on the air.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hey, Dally, are you there?
Yeah, Mom. Here, I'm at work. I told you not to do this tonight.
Dally, I have a question about the stove.
Yeah, Ma,
This
you
is
just
your
gotta.
actual
This
mother.
is my mother. I can tell by her voice. I can't see her. It's the radio.
Dally,
Uh-huh.
is
Ma.
the stove gas or electric?
It's gas, Ma. It's an apartment.
There's been a clicking sound and a pungent smell.
Have you been trying to ignite the stove for a long time?
3 hours or so.
Okay, so you need to get out of that apartment now. You could be gas poisoning or carbon monoxide poisoning, as they say.
No, the dog's taking a nap. I don't think I can leave right now.
Because if you like light a candle or a match or something, the house may explode. The apartment may explode.
Do I
Mama
live in a
Dally,
house or an apartment, Dally?
I call my home my house, but it's an apartment.
Mama Dally, I would really recommend with what your son is saying here. You need to call the police. You've got a gas leak or something.
A what?
Like the gas is
gas.
going in your apartment, ma'am.
The
You
gas.
need to get out of there.
Mom.
Oh no, I'm just microwaving a pot pie. So I think I'll wait till I've eaten the pie.
No. Don't wait until you eat the pie. My mom's gonna die.
Hello,
Oh,
Oh, our other caller. Hi, caller.
can you hear me?
We can.
we
Oh, I've
sure
been trying
can.
to call for ages. It is of most important. I relieve myself of this item. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes,
We can
yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
All
All right,
hear
all
you
right.
for
It
the
is a
time being, yes.
great accursed item from long ago. It is the likes of which man has not seen for aeons. I've been guarding it with my life, but my life has come short, and I must find a proper protector for it, someone to take over the throne of its majesty. Are you interested? Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Where?
We're fascinated by you, sir. Like, how did you come into possession of such an item?
It was born in the cauldron of the stars. The gods themselves forged it in the hopes that mankind would one day be ready for its joy and treasures, but they shall abuse it, I tell you yet.
Ooh.
I was given to it. It was given upon me as it had felled many men before. It was once a mighty symbol of power and hope for people, but it was corrupted by those evil elves in the dark pits of Gogmar.
Now, we can't be calling people elves. They just work at the mall. It's a seasonal thing. They're very nice.
They are disgusting creatures born in the pits of fire.
All right, get to it. What is it? I'm sorry, but I want to know what it is. Come on.
This lovely item I'm willing to part with for $80. It is a bidet.
Wow! A bidet!
Yes, the pressure is more perfect than anything that anyone has ever had come grace their taint in any age.
For $80, that's a steal. Is
It's a
it?
bargain. I
70,
really need
70,
it off my hands.
70,
I can't
70.
find anybody. Like for some reason, people aren't interested in it. It's a great find. It's really wonderful.
Are you
It'll
interested?
clean your soul
70. I'll
straight.
give you $70 for it, not $1 more.
This is how dare you?
68.
Meager, worthless pawn in the
69.
game of what?
I'll pay 69. He only wants to pay 68.
69.
Yeah. How about we
The magic
connect-
number, so to speak.
I mean,
Sounds
You know
like
what?
I have another caller.
we're gonna connect you with one of our interns because I think Mama's getting a bidet. But until then, we've got someone here looking to sell something extra special, ma'am.
Hi, first off, I gotta say I was very interested in the bidet that was forged in the Cauldron of the Stars. But apparently that's been claimed. So that's fine. You know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm looking
Not
to get my
quick enough.
ass clean, but I can do it down on the ground.
Hey, ma'am. First of all, what's your name? Second, he's willing to sell it for 80 if you want to pay more.
What do you think? I work at the mall? Jesus Christ. Now here's the thing. I got a dog and it will not leave me alone.
Oh, you have a pet that you want to rehome.
God, you call it a pet and you call this a home? Ha! Gary, she called this a home. Jesus. You hear that?
I did. I did.
Gary,
I
hacking up alone. Can you believe I
Well,
thought that? You think you think I was attracted to that? Can you believe that? I was. He played hockey. That's why.
Well, did you guys have a school dance song together? We could play that.
Are we still doing song dedications?
No. I love love.
Oh God, I'd love to be in love, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I, Gary? God, that means yes in man speak.
So, ma'am, this pet here, why are you trying to get rid of it?
Okay, so it's the pandemic. I was bored. I go to the PetSmart. They've got a little black and white little tabby cat. Brought it home. You know what it is? Freaking lizard.
It's a lizard.
It's a
I've never
freaking
seen
lizard.
a lizard with hair. Could
You want to see the lizard?
I'd love to. Wait, I
Hey.
can't. Never mind. This is
Oh wait, crap! This is the radio.
radio.
We can't see you. It's just audio.
You're right.
God, no. What am I? I'm a mall elf. Now here's the thing. I took an Ambien. I go in. I thought it was soft. I put it in my pocket. I take it out home. It pisses and shits.
Ma'am,
Sorry,
did
can I
you
say it on the radio?
Would you just admit to thieving a lizard on the radio? We don't care about the cursing. We do care about crime.
No, I paid for it after I put it in my pocket. I left a quarter in the jar right there.
All right.
All right, man, that works for me too, I guess. Yeah.
Well, then are you hoping to get rid of the lizard for a quarter then? How much you want to sell it for?
Go. You think I'm going to take a loss on this? No way. I had to do the energy, the labor. I had to walk to the Petco. I had to purchase the Ambien. I had to touch that disgusting little thing. And now I want to be paid retribution for what I've done. I'd like $5.
Well, if anybody out there is looking for a $5 black and white lizard that may or may not have been stolen from a Petco, give WIMP a call and we will connect you with, what's your name again?
Gander.
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 Great Gander. Great.
It's a family name. Gander and Gary, loves of life.
I do love it. Well, next, I think we've got time for one more selling caller.
Thank heavens.
Caller, you're on the air.
Yes, I'm not here to tell anything. I've been informed that my bitch wife is trying to sell my lovely armoire.
Oh, you're a co-owner of the armoire.
It is my armoire, isn't it?
Does it fit two people? Are you one of the two men that fits inside it?
I wish I could fit inside it, but she's locked it off. She's stowed it away in some sort of storage unit. She's put it out of its way.
Sir, we've actually do our text line to our radio. We actually just sold the armoire. So
What do you say?
Oh my goodness! I did not know that armoire would sell so quickly. I'm
It
still
did.
curious. We actually I didn't end up buying the bidet. while one of the other callers was on, an intern slipped me a note. And the bidet is now back on the market. So if
If
anybody's
you want that bidet, feel free to send payment to Venmo at the IT Crowd.
thank you.
That's it. It sounded like I was going to say more, but I didn't.
Well, you can always say more on here, Dally. We do not like dead air. But up next, we've got a word from our sponsor. Moved the wrong person. So today's sponsor is the Cat's Pajamas. Have you ever looked at a sweet little cat and thought, it'd make that little guy cuter? A pair of pajamas. Now you and your cat can wear the same pair of banana pajamas paramas. That's right, banana pajamas paramas. It's kind of like a spin-off on the word pair. Using our code WIMP 99.3 FM, you too can share an outfit with your furry little baby. And maybe you're like one of our callers earlier and you actually have a lizard. No worries. The Cat's Pajamas can fit all sorts of small creatures, but not small dogs. Small dogs are not cats. I've been made very aware that small dogs are not cats, and I will not be making that mistake again. Small dogs get small dog costumes. Cats and similar get cat's pajamas. It was a long lawsuit. It was a long one. Back to you, Dally. What's up next for us?
Next up, we got advice. Maybe is that what's next?
I think you're right. Sorry, I had misplaced my little piece of paper and was really hoping you'd remember. But yes, up next is our advice line. If there is something you have always wanted to answer, you know what? Text our text line. Thank you so much for bringing that up, Dally. Our text line is where you can submit your questions. We are here to give you some good advice, some bad advice. Just, advice to make yourselves happier.
Go ahead.
So much happier.
Text, little text.
And while we're waiting on some people to send in some advice pieces or advice questions, Dally, I actually have a question for you. I have an advice question that I'm hoping that you can answer.
Great.
So my daughter really wants to go and get her ears pierced, but I'm just not sure how to talk to her about body positivity and body autonomy and really making her feel like an empowered woman. I was hoping that you could help me out on that.
Yeah, for sure. How do you make your daughter feel empowered? Okay. Step 1, pierce her nose while she sleeps. She'll wake up and be like, "Hey, what's this on my face?" And you'll be like, that's the smell of freedom. That's the smell of synonyms of freedom. Okay? You did a good thing. You go ahead and get on top of it. Sometimes you got to pierce the forehead. Sometimes you got to pierce your arms together, and don't want her doing it somewhere else. You want her to go to Claire's with you. So if you do while she sleeps, get a Claire's technician in your home, you're in control of it all, but she thinks it's freedom. And you're welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Dally. I'm curious on how to pay. I guess Claire's employees don't make that much money. I'm sure I could bribe one into coming into my home.
They do not make a lot of money.
No, they don't. But we do have somebody here with an advice question. Thank you so much. You're on the air. Tell us what your name is.
Hello, my name is Miranda Cosgrove.
Miranda Cosgrove.
I love your work.
No, I'm a different one. That's my mom.
Oh, I'm sorry that you have the same name. Okay, well, what can we do?
No, that's my mom.
Oh, that's your mom.
Yeah.
You have the same name as your mom?
Are you the second or junior?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
Well, thank you so much for calling, little lady.
You made me feel a little uncomfortable when you decided to break apart my name, and I was hoping to be welcomed with open arms onto the radio community.
Well, we're really happy to have you here. I'm so sorry. This is kind of like
as a little woman of wealth, I should be greeted with dignity and respect.
Well, how would you like us to greet you?
You can call me Miranda Cosgrove.
All right, Miranda Cosgrove.
Right.
Okay, now just the part where my question is. Are
Dally,
you ready for my question?
Yeah, I'm so ready on the radio.
We're ready. We're ready, Miranda.
So I've been working on my balance, but I think I'm ready to progress. How do I ride my bike without training wheels?
Oh, how do you ride your bike without training wheels?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like you've been practicing really hard on your bike and
Mhm.
you're learning to get good balance. Have you asked an adult to take off your training wheels for you and help you out?
Miranda's a bit busy with her. She's trying to make a comeback happen. I tell her it won't.
Oh, well, that's very realistic of you. But
Mhm.
we're going to talk about Dally, do you have any kids? Have you ever had to teach someone how to ride a bike? Have you
Yeah,
ever had to learn how to ride a bike?
I have 16 children. Yeah,
Wow.
16, and they all don't know how to ride a bike, and that's not going to change. But I got some advice for you as someone who's experienced with kids.
I'd love to hear it, Dallyhoo.
Okay,
I'm a big fan.
Thanks so much. You know my work. I was in the chairs at University of Michigan.
No, I'd like that funny commercial you did where you farted.
That's not the best work I've done, but I did
Beans give you
do
toots out your boot. Beans give you toots out your
Out
boot.
your boot.
things
you
get
went-
toots out your boot. Things get sorry. I got
Yeah,
swept up. I thought
I
that
really like
I
that
was
part.
there. Oh, so sorry.
That was you. I knew your voice. Oh my,
Guilty as
Miranda,
charged.
thank
Take me to
you so
jail and
much
down
for
here.
reminding me.
Yeah.
So, are you going to give me advice? Because I do have my taekwondo lesson in about an hour.
No, you're not going to that. Okay, you're
So-
not going to taekwondo. Can't. Okay, focus on the advice.
Are you kidnapping me, sir?
I'm not. No, this is the radio show. A radio show. I can't actually see you, or I'm not in the same space as you. Do you not know? So sorry. I shouldn't be talking down to a child. That's why I talk to you like an
Miranda?
adult.
As
Yeah.
long as you are confident and you're wearing elbow pads and knee pads, I say take off those training wheels and just go for it.
Put the bike in the garage and take it out when you're 29 and you're visiting your girlfriend's family in Oregon, and then you will learn.
Oh, that's really specific, but it sounds like good advice.
Yeah, it is pretty good. You're welcome.
Well, thanks for calling, Miranda. We've got another caller here. No. Sounds like you're in the middle of something.
Just a second. Hold on.
Is that a siren in the background?
No, it's fine. Sorry, I gotta keep moving.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Hi.
We're here with advice.
I gotta run. Don't worry about it. I've recently come into a lizard, and it's got a little too much hair on it, and I need to know how to shave it.
Oh, how to shave a lizard?
Yeah, I need to know fast. I need to make it look like not what it looked like.
So, you're already on the move. So maybe pop into a local Walgreens or CVS, grab a razor with at least 2 blades on it. And
it has to be on the run. It's gotta be on the move. I gotta find whatever's on the street.
oh man. Oh, well, Dally, I don't know how to do it quickly. Do you?
So do you have tweezers on you?
Not on me, but I think I'm in a really bad part of town. I might be able to
All
find
right.
a lot of stuff out here.
Yeah, if you could forge tweezers out of barbed wire, you can pick the hairs out one by one. The lizard won't like it, but it will respect you for being so tough.
Oh,
Well,
I gotta plug it. I found
You
a.
gotta stop running with your microphone, and you gotta start.
I can't stop running. I can't.
I'm on probation.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta pick up the pace. I gotta duck into this alley.
oh my God. Dally, I'm sorry. I think you're wrong. I think tweezers would have been the worst option for that lizard. Have you plucked a lizard before?
Yeah, like a few times. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, maybe you can give this next person some advice. We've got an Instagram what are they called? Influencer here.
Influencer.
Hi. Introduce yourself.
It's really good to see you.
I love TikTok.
Oh, TikTok's for the youths. I'm in a bit more mature crowd. The ones with kids who hate their kids and drink wine.
LinkedIn.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, great.
Your advice
What's
you need?
your name?
Hi. My name's Garden. Did I hear a giggle?
No, you couldn't
Was
hear
there
that.
a giggle on the line?
You couldn't see that. It's the radio.
I was giggling about something earlier. Some kid peed in here.
That's quite jovial. Nina, put the kids to bed. I don't want to see them. That's Nina, the nanny.
Well, it sounds like you have your life pretty put together. I mean, what possible advice could we offer you today?
With all of these flakes falling from the sky, I'm really at a loss for what to do. My usual yard boy is out, and I simply must drive to the Sephora. What's the best way to shovel my car out of my driveway?
Well, Miss Garden, if I may, it sounds like you have a lot of help.
I do. Nina's here with the kids. Lensler's out with the horse, but both the horse and the child must be tended to.
Oh, well, do you have a shovel nearby?
I do. His name's Glenn.
Oh, okay. Well, you take Glenn and
Glenn! That's Glenn.
He sounds an awful lot like Nina.
We have a throat thing. There's a throat thing going around.
I can totally understand. Well, you know what? Starting from your car, if you will take the snow and move it out of the way, but you don't want it in the path that you're going. So maybe off to the side in the grass or
in the neighbors.
Absolutely. It's fair game when it comes to snow.
Well, I have been looking for a way to get back at Regina.
Well, Dally, have you ever had to shovel snow? I mean, you went
Dally,
to
do you know Regina?
University.
Yeah, I know Regina and I know how to shovel snow. Okay,
Wow.
but first, I just got to say, it's hysterical that your name is Garden and you need garden help. Like, you got no one to help. You have no one to help to dig your garden out. It's hysterical.
No, the gardener's here. It's my car.
Her name is Garden.
Yes. All right. Unrelated. All right. Do you gotta make a Molotov cocktail?
Of course I do. What woman in society doesn't?
So you go ahead, take a bottle of liquor.
Mm-hmm. I hardly know her.
Oh my god, you're classic. So you take this and you shove
Wait,
like
what?
Audience, he's holding a very small and very empty bottle.
No, it's half empty. Okay. And it is, so you take a serviette or a napkin and you put it in there, light it on fire.
What's a napkin?
Huh?
What's a napkin?
It's a serviette.
Oh, a serviette, of course.
Yeah, so sorry. And then you light the serviette on fire, chuck it at the snow. Fire will melt the snow on your car. Your car can be driven.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for calling. We've got another caller on the line. Welcome, you're on the air. What can we help you with?
Hey, you hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. What's your name?
My name is Alan. I don't like my last name.
That's okay. Alan is just fine. What can we
Thank
do
you.
for you today, Alan? You sound a little down.
Yeah, what's up?
It's just this. You probably get this all the time. I have a lot of empty tubes of chapstick. So stupid.
It's not.
What can I do? What can I probably just missed the show where you just. What can I do with them?
So I think chapstick tube. Sorry.
Yeah, I knew it was bad. It's tripping you up because you already did it. I know it. It's fine.
No, Alan. We're so happy you called, but it sounds like something deeper is going on here. Is this really about chapstick?
No.
Yeah. Sounds like you got a broken heart, bud.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
You want to tell us what happened?
My wife took all my lipstick.
Oh, your lipstick.
Yeah, all those are the things that are all empty. It's my favorite thing. It's like I collect them a lot, and she knows that, and she like took them all out, and she like mashed them up into a big ball, and we're not talking right now, and so it's like that's also like it's like an empty hole in my heart now, and so I want to win her back, and I just have like I just want to make something crafty. Like I got to be able to make something, right?
Yeah, Alan. Absolutely, you can make.
What can I do? This is the advice, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Sorry. It just, so you've got all these empty lipstick tubes, and you want to make an art project to show your love and devotion to your wife. Is that right, Dally?
Yeah.
I think this is something you've got a lot of expertise in.
Yeah, I did a podcast episode. It was entitled "I Got Empty Chapstick. What Now?" And I think that if you take those tubes.
He was just, ladies and gentlemen, for the people at home, all he was doing was holding his fingers, his index and thumb apart a little bit, and then moving them back and forth as if to.
I would have been able to help him. I would have been able to help him out if I could have seen that.
So if you take the tube,
I would have. Yeah.
take the tubes, okay, and you glue them together in the shape of an Eiffel Tower, okay, and then you take that Eiffel Tower and you bring it with you to France, and you put it next to the actual Eiffel Tower, and you're like, hey, that's kind of similar. She'll be impressed. Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
Good. That's really good. Are you sure I just shouldn't film with like little mini sausages and like put them on my face and be like, I'm the wiener guy?
That's a fine idea.
I already did that. Bad
idea. That's a really bad idea. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
that worked out. You know what? Take those wieners off your face. We're gonna help out one more person, and then we gotta go into our lightning round.
Take those wieners off your face.
I need to make a pie.
Oh, Mrs. McDonough, thank you so much for calling. What kind of pie are you trying to make?
I need to make an award-winning pie. I've met the new love of my life, recently separated from her dip crap of a husband, and I've got to impress her. I've got to take my pie to the baking competition and win the blue ribbon.
Sure. What kind of pie you're good at making?
She loves sausages.
Hey, hear me out. We just had a caller come on who's the wiener guy. Maybe we could get him back on, and he can give you a little bit of advice on how to make a perfect wiener pie.
Oh, bring him on then. I need to talk to him.
See, I gotta call him back. Hold on, give me a second.
I'll also try.
Mr.
Hello.
Wiener guy.
Wait.
I was listening to the show. It sounded like you guys had a rotary phone in the studio.
Wait, I've heard that voice before. Are you Tabitha's husband?
Oh no.
I knew the sausage guy sounded familiar.
Please.
There's a reason she left you, buddy. It's because she found a big bosom piece of pie right here.
I knew it was you. God.
I looked you in the eye when we went to the car wash, and I said, no, I don't know where Tabitha's gone. No, her lips haven't been on mine all night. No,
oh God,
no.
and I believed you. Oh, I should have known. You're way more beautiful than me. Oh,
we all knew it. It was all a matter of time.
oh.
Well,
damn.
You know what, Dally? I think this is your time to shine. I mean, you also had another podcast about being a relationship counselor. Is there some kind of advice you can give these people?
I sure did. I ran a podcast that was like, "Hey, my wife cheated on me with someone else. What do I do now?" And this is what we're talking about here. Okay, so hear me out, all right?
I love that miniseries.
I'm thinking a collaboration here. You take your lipstick chapsticks, chapsticks, and your sausages, and you put it inside of a nice phyllo pastry crust, and you join forces, collaboration, connections. It's what I do. I connect people, and you enter the baking competition together as teammates. Whoever wins.
What? Wait, if we're teammates, what do you mean whoever
What
wins?
happens at the end?
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much
Wait,
for
no.
calling.
Whoever wins. Yeah, I make connections. This is what I do.
That's right. And they'll figure it out on their own. We have exactly 10 seconds for a lightning round of questions. So I'm just going to start bringing people in. So when when you call in, say your question, Dally's going to give you an answer. I might give you an answer, and then get out of here. All right. First caller, you're up.
Where's my butthole?
In your closet.
Under your toes.
What do I do with all my kids that are yelling at me?
Throw them outside in wintertime.
Cut off your ears.
I don't like to eat greens.
Me either, am I right? They
Put
say.
on blue glasses. Everything's blue.
Oh.
How do I stop making my brain go yo, 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 yo?
You say hey, 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 but like with
Do I have ADHD?
for sure.
Probably.
Yes, you for sure do.
Am I having a good time?
I think so.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
Where is a mama's lasagna?
How do I get my goddamn armoire back from my snake of a wife?
You gotta text the text line at Venmo at the IT crowd.
No! I'm still here.
How about instead we hear a little word from our sponsors? Daddy, you're doing a great job tonight. It really does. Your years of podcast expertise has not slowed you down at all. I think you're made for radio, man.
Yes, I'm made for radio. Thank you.
Well, up next is what?
You're great. I'm complimenting you now.
Aw, that's really sweet of you. But up next is a word from our...
I'm just a little bunny, but I don't have any carrots. What am I gonna do?
Have you run into this problem? We've all been there. That's why I always go to turbofinancialadvice.ed7. That's right. That's the best website to get all of your financial advice. And all those lost carrots are coming right back to you. Here's our list.
Thanks, financialed7.edu.
Yeah, no problem. Let's just run down a quick list of all the cool ways you could be making big dodo in the real time. Tip
Number 1, I think if I planted a little more in my investment garden, I might see returns within 3 to 5 years.
Number 2, sell all your body.
Number 3, you have a car? You don't need one, buddy. Give it to charity and write that off.
Number 4, find all the old furniture that people put on the side of the road and drag it to the local pawn shop. And when they don't give you the money for it, hold up the place.
Number 5, teach your children to fish.
Number 6, teach those fish how to go to business school.
Number 7, build a business school in water so your little fishes can be comfortable as they learn and earn.
Number 8, make a wish.
Number 9, wish a little harder.
Number 10, just ask your parents. They probably got it.
And that's 10 ways to get your carrots back quick.
The IT crowd.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for WIMP 99.3 FM. We've got Mike Garland being all the crazy characters.
I'm so glad we can hear you.
I know.
Yeah, it only took a few minutes to figure out which microphone would work. It's this one, apparently.
You'll know
Not
for
my
the
headphones
future.
or my laptop.
We got HBO's Josh Kahn as Dally Who.
Hello.
Woo, 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 woo.
You.
We got alumnus of improv technology, Haley Carlson, bringing the beauty, the comedy, and the weird.
God, it's hard being this beautiful. Did you burp in my intro, Mike? Sorry, my outro, I guess.
Is to celebrate how beautiful and funny and the other thing she said you are.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
And then there's
Just
me.
makes me having to.
who,
And our
and if Jeff's
host
not here,
extraordinaire
I
and,
will take
And
over.
God, she's the best one.
and the best one, Katie Hope Noble.
Woo!
Applaud in the comments. Applaud.
My show with Jeff's not here. But You guys make this show possible. Thank you so much. We kind of did our prompts a little bit differently. We tried to kind of seamlessly weave them in, but we want to thank you all for your suggestions. Special shout out to Matt. If I say your name wrong, I am so sorry. I should know all your names by now. I went to public school. I can't read. All right, Madison Cajulo, Brian Smith, Matthew Terrio, Tori Marie, Brianna Bloomer, Matthew Martzoff, Joe Germano, and anybody who put stuff in our suggestion post or anybody who put an advice question in. We're so happy that you helped make the show today possible. Our show can't happen without people like you. So if you are in the financial place to do so, consider donating to the IT crowd. I don't know if you can write it off on your taxes, but who knows? But thank you guys so much.
Thank you. And if you like when we try new crazy things, put it in the comments and let us know.
Yeah.
Or if there's something you hated, let us know. We might not care about it, but it's nice to know.
Don't worry, it'll keep us up at night.
I'll etch it into my brain forever.
Yeah, if there's something you didn't like about Mike specifically, send that by private message and we'll taunt him with
I will not be accepting any feedback. Zero amount of feedback. It's not good for my mental health. No.
That's pretty fair. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. We love you.
Thank you.
Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Oh, she
left.
Are you kidding me? You left all of us here. I don't know how to turn it off.
The show is still going, but
still
she
going.
left.
Was that intentional?
Oh no!
I don't think